stream for about an hour and a half, and my battery died on my phone, and I think the whole thing got erased, and it's not going to go on my channel. I'm not going to get any of the watch time for it. I don't know. I think all the likes are gone and everything. I'm going to see. I'm hoping that it will show up again, but I'm not sure. I don't know if any of you guys are going to come back who were here before. I got kicked off because of the battery. So a big lesson for any of you who are doing YouTube Live. Make sure that your battery doesn't die, and make sure you are plugged in. I shared a whole bunch of great stuff, but all right, I'm going to try to start over again. What I was talking about before was the fact that there is no such thing as an American. And what do I mean by this? I was at the Apple store last week, and I went to one of their staff members, and she had an Asian face, and she had a Japanese last name. And I used to live in China. I've been to Japan. I've been to Mongolia, been all around Asia. And I just said, hey, where are you ethnically from? Are you of Japanese heritage? And she didn't answer me. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, maybe you didn't hear me. I'm just curious where your heritage is from. And she got so angry. I could see the anger growing in her eyes. And she looked at me and said, I'm American. And it really upset me because, A, she shouldn't be getting upset with me. I'm a customer. And two, it's a valid question because there is no such thing as an ethnically Native American. There is nobody who is from here, and that includes me. So whoever's coming back, I just see you join right now. My battery died on that whole live stream, and I think I lost absolutely everything. I don't think I got watch time for it. I don't think I got the likes for it. Pretty bummer. So I have to start all over again. Probably a lot shorter. But what I was just telling people is that you should not look at me. People look at me. What's up, Nick's PRVR? I'm not a normal looking American either. There is no such thing as a normal looking American. What's up, Delaware? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did a live stream. I was doing it for an hour and a half, and then my battery died. I had 7 likes. It was going to be so much great watch time, and then I lost everybody and everything. But for those of you who are back, do not get offended when someone asks ethnically where you are from. What's up, Harrison? What's up, Banana Boy? What's up, Jesse Pinkman and Jaden and Delaware and Knowledge K? Yeah, your dog died. My phone died. My phone died and I lost the entire live stream. So what's happening here is I'm just talking about the fact that no matter what you look like, if you were in the United States, you could be an American. Your nationality. But not one person in America is from the United States. There is no American. And I was talking about this. I get so upset when I ask someone, when I see somebody, I always want to know about their, okay, I'm going to be putting you in timeout. Remove, spamming, let's get rid of him. Hide user on this channel, so he's gone. Okay, so sorry about that. So hey guys, you're welcome back. By the way, there are 40 people here. It's the most people I've had in a live stream ever, and I really appreciate that. If someone asks you where you're from, and they go, no, and you go, I'm American. No, like, but where are your parents from? They go, they were born here too. Enough of that. You're not American, nor am I. I'm from Lithuania, Russia, Austria, even though my parents were born in Brooklyn and Staten Island. But my grandma was born in New York, but my great-grandpa was born in Lithuania. My grandpa on my dad's side, born in Russia, Austria, stuff like that. It ended up having a huge political discussion. People were asking me about Trump and Biden and abortion and all these things. But the main thing that I wanted to share with everybody is please don't be offended when people ask what your ethnicity is. Everyone has an ethnic background, and just because someone's interested by the way you look doesn't mean they're trying to offend you. They wouldn't be asking if they didn't think you were interesting. Same thing sometimes if you ask a black gentleman, do you know which African country you're from? And they go, dude, we were all slaves. No, that's not true. Not every black American has a background in slavery. And even so, you should still have pride in which country you came from. Some of you are from Uganda, some of you from Nigeria, some of you from Cameroon. I love people. I love where people are from. I love finding out everyone's unique ethnic heritage. And I see you agree, Delaware. I appreciate that. Yes, scam heck. It is the divided states of America. That is completely true. Unfortunately, that's what has happened year after year. We're becoming more and more divided. And Kelly Keegan, what I talked about before, Native Americans are not native to America. They came over on the land bridge, either from Africa or from China. But they were not here. They are immigrants to America too. So that's why I don't like that term Native Americans. A lot of Native Americans don't like that term either. They prefer to be called Indians or Eskimos or whatever because they're not Native Americans. Someone says white privileged. No, I'm white. You're right, but I don't have any more privilege than anybody else. So that argument's not valid anymore. Agreed. Bonjour, c'est vrai que tu es un fétichiste du béguin. A fetishiste, does that mean someone who likes fetishes? If so, that's not me. Mais merci pour le compliment. Je suis très content de te voir. The spamming guy is back. How does this banner keep coming out? Hide user on this channel. That's really annoying. There's this person who keeps spamming. Let's see. Hide user on this channel. There we go. Have you ever felt, okay, there are so many, Jesse Pinkman, you're also Russian. That's great. And the truth is, again, there's no such thing as a native Russian either. There's no Russian. Because if everybody came all from the same land bridge eventually, maybe from Africa, maybe from the Middle East, someone said on the earlier chat, I guess we're all native Africans. Maybe so. Maybe so. But please don't get offended when people ask about your ethnicity. You should be proud of who you are and proud that somebody cares enough to talk to you. Not everyone is out to get you and criticize you. And yeah, that's just bonkers to me. What's up, Banny the Banana? Drop a like and sub for him. He's spitting facts. This is great. You're welcome, Delaware. Thanks for the 6 likes, guys. I almost got to 8 likes on the last live stream. I'm hoping I can get there. I need 2 more. 2 more likes. Thunderman, your viewers spiked. We got too political earlier. I'm so upset that it got cut off because I think unless I actually end the live stream, I don't get credit for it and I get no watch time. So that's okay. Lesson learned. I've got my phone plugged in now, so it's not going to die. I don't think it was too political. Again, I'm not trying to be political. Wow, 9 likes. I don't want to be a political YouTuber. My mission is not to be a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or an Israel supporter or a Hamas supporter. That's not what I'm about. I'm really, like I said, I'm a lawyer first. I have a PhD in psychology. I have an MBA in finance. I was in Iraq with the Iraq War as a soldier. I just have a perspective. I think politics has become very biased. I think history has become very political, and the media cannot be trusted anymore. There's no way you can watch the news now and actually know what's going on in the world. You have to dig really deeply and get your sources from a lot of places. You have to distrust every source. It's really scary. And this is mostly the people on the left, and I'm sorry to say that, but it's not me being political. There are a lot of, I don't know what's going on with the politicalization of the media. I wish the media would just report the facts and stop giving their opinion on everything. Everyone is smart enough to figure it out for themselves, but unfortunately the media think they're so elite that they're making these decisions for us. I can't believe this spammer just keeps coming back in here. How is that happening? Let me see what else. Have you ever felt your bros? These people, I cannot believe how many spammers are in here. Hide user on this channel. Crazy. What's up? Hey, Benny the Banana. Yeah, I don't know why these spammers are just horrible. What's up, Braden Gant from Indiana? I would have seen your message sooner, but unfortunately there's a bunch of these spam people are there. I'm from my username. You're from Delaware? Very cool. I drove through your state when I drove down to Florida twice from New York. Very nice. That person is still there. I cannot believe this person keeps coming back in here. Is that what live streaming is going to be like now? I'm just going to have a horrible bunch of people spamming this all the time. Melissa Montague, I salute you. You're worth it. It's my pleasure. Thank you guys. I appreciate all your support. What's up? Hey Trey, how are you? Great to see you. And so many spammers on here. I do agree people should be more open-minded to say where they're from if they know. I think if people are so scared to share what they feel now because they're so scared they're going to get canceled. They're so scared that they're going to get criticized by people and lose friends. And it's like, what is going on in the world? It's just bonkers. So like I said, I'm just trying to share the facts. The truth is, a lot of the media is biased, and you guys all need to find multiple news sources, and you need to read more history. You need to read the history of World War II. Read the history of America. Read the Revolution. Let me see. I got some book here. Look, I'm reading a history of gold. The decline and fall of the Roman Empire. I mean, I am constantly 1776. Why? Because anything that's happening now has already happened in the past. And someone might say, oh, but artificial intelligence has never happened before. Robotics has never happened. You're splitting hairs. We're talking about main concepts. The Industrial Revolution is similar to what AI and robotics is doing to us now. Digital filmmaking. I don't know if you guys remember that, but in the 1999, if you wanted to make a film, you had to use 16 millimeter or 35 millimeter film. And it was really hard to light it. It was really hard to shoot the film. It was hard to edit the film. You had to go into a dark room. And then suddenly, digital video came around the year 2000. And then bonkers. The amount of digital filmmaking just exploded. And it changed everything. That's the exact same thing that's happening now with AI. And it's happening again because now AI is able to write stories. Soon it will be able to write screenplays and novels. And so there's going to be another revolution in the world of entertainment. But my point is, read history. I think if you guys read more history and watched the news less, you would change your perspective on almost everything. Travel the world. Go travel the world and see countries you would never go to and read more history books. You do those things, you will be one of the most educated people, and you're not going to be just regurgitating stuff that you hear from random people on the street or from stupid media people or even me. I mean, I guess I'm sort of becoming a stupid media person because I'm doing YouTube Live now. But I'm not telling you to agree with what I'm saying. I'm telling you to try. I'm hoping you'll broaden your horizon. Sadly, it is a fact. The media lies. And the media are trying to support certain political candidates. Stop reading the media and start doing research and start traveling and reading history, and everything else becomes so much more clear. Let me see. I can't believe how much spammers are here. Simpson Abraham. Hey, Mr. Monroe, my English teacher. How's it going? Hey, what's up, 00736? Where was I your English teacher? Was it in Miami Beach? Was it in France? Was it in China? I would love to know. But didn't Native Americans come first before the Europeans? They came first, but they're not native to the United States. They came over on the land bridge from either Asia or from Africa. So I don't know why people call them Native Americans. They're not. They're just the first people who got here, but they weren't born here. I am more of a Native American than the original Native American who came over the land bridge. Why? Because I was born in the United States. In fact, America didn't even exist before 1776. Again, I'm not telling you that I'm right and that you're wrong. I just want you guys to understand this perspective. Most important thing about this live stream today, please don't get offended when people ask you your ethnicity. You are not an American first. You are something else. Maybe you're American first, but you're something else second. Yes, I'm an American first, but my ethnicity is Lithuanian, Russian, Austrian, Polish, Norwegian. And I'm not offended when people say, no, I get that, but like, where are you really from? But for some reason, a lot of people get offended when you say, where are you really from? I'm really from here. Why are they so offended that their family's from Japan? Or that their great-grandparents were from China? And they go, my parents were born here too. I don't care. Your family did not magically appear here. My family did not magically appear here. We magically appeared through travel. Every person who's an American here, their family came here somehow through some form of travel. Fact. Not me being political. It's just an absolute fact. I love I have 8. I had 9 likes before. It went down to 8. I guess somebody got upset. I speak French very well. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. I love languages. I speak French. I speak some Italian. I speak some German. I speak Chinese pretty well. And learning some Russian, learning some Korean, learning lots of languages. I don't know how to speak South African. I'm not sure, but in South Africa, there's Afrikaans. I think there is Zulu. I think they speak Zulu in South Africa. I think they speak Dutch there. They speak English. I'm not sure which language you are thinking of. Melissa, I need a moderator. I can't believe it. It's like there are so many people now talking in the chat that I need a moderator. Melissa, I don't know how a moderator works. What does a moderator do? Do they help tell me which questions I should answer or something? I'm not sure. Jesse Pinkman, you want to learn French so badly. I'm going to give you your first lesson. So everyone can repeat after me. You're going to learn a little French. Bonjour. So it's not bonjour. Bon, and then jour. At the end, the R goes like, it's in the back of your throat. Bonjour. And that means hello. Bonjour. And then, how are you? Or what's up? You just say, ça va? Ça means this, and va means goes. So ça va means this goes. Essentially means what's up? How's it going? What's cool about ça va is you can also answer it in the same way. It's like, what's going on? Everything's good. So ça va is the question. The answer is ça va, which means, yeah, things are going well. Things are good. So there's your first French lesson. Bonjour, ça va? And then you answer, ça va. And what is Chinese? Legends Only says it's Chinese IG. I think you might be talking about WeChat. I'm not sure. If any of you want to add me on WeChat, you can. It's my first and last name, by the way. I just removed him from the stream, I think. So I'm hoping that we don't have any more of his spam comments. What's up, Spade? Great to see you. Yeah, Cameron, I need a mod. I'm brand new to this. I just started doing live streaming 4 days ago, and at first I had 2 or 3 people, and now suddenly I had 40 people today, and now I got all these people writing. I can't keep up with all this. No, I'm not French. I'm American. Mais je peux débrouiller assez bien pour un Américain, which means I'm able to speak French pretty well for an American. I just love the French culture. I love the Chinese culture. It's the same reason I speak Chinese pretty well. 我也会说中文. Can you shout out my friend Nick Urn? What's up, Nick Urn? Great to see you. I look like Adam Sandler. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think he's a good-looking guy, and he's a great actor. And, oh, that spamming guy is back. I don't know how. How does he keep coming back in here? Hide user on this channel. So it's really weird. I keep the same person, the same spammer. I keep removing him from, I block him, and then somehow he comes back. And I don't know how that comes, back. What's up, Kitten Bobber? Hemorrhoid, this guy Hemorrhoid is still here. How the heck do I hide user on this channel? Trying. More of these chats. Let me see. There's so many things going on down here. Yeah, I need a moderator. What are your thoughts on Mr. King? What's up, Jalen Palmer? Who is Mr. King? Can you explain that? Thanks, Melissa, for telling me to please stop the spamming. By the way, if any of you want to be a moderator, I don't know what that entails, but leave a comment and let me know if you think you can handle that. I don't know what a moderator does, but maybe the moderator is the person who deletes all these spam comments and tells me what questions I should answer. Someone said, what's your thoughts on Mr. King? I never get offended. People just assume I'm either Dutch or from the UK. Very cool. How do I like? Trey, if you haven't already, I think you can swipe the video down and then you could click like and then swipe the video up. Thank you for my 10 likes. I have never had 10 likes before on a live stream. So thank you guys so much. I've been a YouTuber for 20 years, and I've been trying for 20 years. Ever since I was 25, I've been trying to become a paid YouTuber, and I've never figured out how to get the watch time. I was able to get 2,200 subscribers, but people were not watching. And then suddenly, 4 days ago, I just said, let me turn on YouTube Live. And unbelievable, people are watching, people are liking, and my watch time has skyrocketed in the last 5 days. And thanks to you guys, thank you for subscribing, thank you for clicking like. I think I might actually be able to get paid by doing YouTube in the next 6 months. So thank you. I really, really appreciate this. My gosh, the spam guy is still there. I got to report this person. How do I report him? Spam, report. Okay, but did that delete this person? I really need a moderator because... All right. This is making the live stream really difficult because I can't do it. So Delaware is writing in Russian. I can maybe kind of read sort of it. Let me see. Nikto ne shozet tebya kritagabat. My Cyrillic is very difficult. I'm not perfect at it. I'm still learning, but I think I got some of the words kind of right. Check back with me in a year, Delaware. Jake Tommy, what do you think of Nick Fuentes? I've heard the name Nick Fuentes. I have no idea who he is. Can you tell me who Nick Fuentes is, Jake? And maybe I can tell you. Thank you, Simpson, for liking. Jalen Palmer, my thoughts on meth. A great way to make money, but not a great service for society. And so I don't do meth. I don't recommend you do meth. I don't recommend you sell meth. I don't recommend you make meth. I give it a thumbs down. Jesse Pinkman, I've never seen your live streams or vids before, but I'll definitely subscribe. Thanks so much, Jesse. I really just stumbled upon this. I just did a TED Talk. I don't know if you know, heard of TEDx. I did a TEDx talk in New York City 2 months ago, and it came out on YouTube five days ago. And so I've been trying to think of how can I promote the TED Talk so that more people will watch it, and maybe I'll get more, public speaking gigs. And I ended up thinking maybe I could do YouTube Live, and can't believe it. It's going really well. So thank you so much for subscribing, and thanks for being a part of this. It's really, really appreciated. Melissa, I want to watch your channel. You need to select someone to moderate. Melissa, do you want to do that right now? I can make you moderator. Let me know if you want to be moderator. Thoughts on Nick Earn? I don't know who Nick Earn is. Spam bots? Yeah, Melissa Montague said you need a mod in the chat. I think I can select one of you to be the moderators. If you want to do that, let me know. Hey, what's up, Real Madrid fan? Hi. Have you ever felt, oh God, we got another spammer. I mean, is this what I have to deal with as a YouTuber doing live streams? Once you start getting a following, you're just going to get monster size spammers. Really annoying. Let's see. What's up, Emmeline? There's a clone of me below this stream. I don't know what that means. I'm obsessed with learning history. Yeah, history is important, guys. The older I get, the more important I think history is. And I think people make fun of people who study history in college. But I honestly think that people who study history in college are probably more equipped to take on the world than anybody else. Because those who study English, psychology, and history, if you study English, history, and psychology, I feel like you are a really well-rounded citizen. And if you do at least a basic business class. What's up, Emmeline? Yeah, the world is a bad place and it'll never change. It will always be bad. I agree. There are always going to be bad people in this world. But they say that I forget that there's a very famous quote. It's something like, the only thing that you need for evil to take over the world is for a good person to do nothing. And so you're right, there's evil in this world. But if there are more good people out there who step up, who join the military, who become police officers, who try to become lawyers, who try to become doctors and stop the evil disease that afflicts our bodies, that's how we prevent the world from devolving into just a horrible, horrible situation. What's up, Shondale? Emmeline keeps saying hey, like many times. This is really, oh my gosh. Jesse Pinkman says, mods delete spams and trolls. Well, I definitely knew that. Hey, Mick Kyle. Now, spam is not cool unless it's the food. But honestly, Mikhail, it's a good sign because bots would not want to be spamming on a chat that wasn't starting to become successful. They wouldn't waste their time on somebody who's not becoming successful. I got 13 likes, guys. The most I've ever had was 7 yesterday, and now I'm at 13, and there are 11 of you watching. I mean, this is absolutely blowing my mind. By the way, I have to go to my biology class in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, just so you know. Merci beaucoup. De rien. Let's see. I like spam and mac and cheese. What's up, Violetta? Great to see you. He keeps flailing up. Gave you a like. Thank you, Mark Rounds. Mikhail, I got this. Is there anyone that wants to be a moderator here? This is so hard for me to keep up in this. Jesse asked, what's a TEDx? So I'm going to give you guys a little education lesson on TED. So many years ago, and it actually involves YouTube. So many, many years ago, maybe 20 years ago, there was this company created called TED in California, and it's a not-for-profit. And it stands for Technology, Entertainment, Design. And it was a place where people could come who were influential in technology influencer or design, they would go to California and they would give a 15 to 18 minute speech talking about something that they thought people should know about technology, entertainment, or design. They were recorded, but these TED Talks were nothing was done with them. They were just put into a vault. But then YouTube came out in 2005, and in 2006 it was bought by bought by Google. And what happened is TED decided, well, why don't we there's this new video sharing platform. Why don't we just throw these videos up onto YouTube and just see what happens? They were an unknown not-for-profit. The TED Talk videos just went viral, and like everybody was watching them. So many people were watching them, but they were only doing the TED Talks once a year in California. So what they tried to do is they said, why don't we create something called TEDx? The X stands for independent. We'll allow people around the world to apply for a license to create their own local TEDx at the same level of quality as a normal TED Talk. And so there's a TED channel and there's a TEDx channel. So the TED Talks are by invitation only. The TEDx, you can apply to them. It's still really, really difficult. It's like 3% of people who apply to a TEDx will get selected for that particular stage. So it took me many, many years to finally get selected. I did one in New York City 2 months ago, and I've got one scheduled in August in Philadelphia at Jefferson University. I'm really excited about that. If any of you live near Philadelphia, I encourage you to come down to Philly and check it out. That being said, so anyone who wants to get credibility as an authority, as somebody who's really an expert at something, tries to do a TEDx. And it's something that I help people with now. I actually do TEDx coaching. People have just been asking me since I did the TEDx. So if any of you are interested, talk to me. But you can watch this TEDx on the TEDx YouTube channel, and it's TEDx. If you just search on YouTube, Monroe, Mann, TEDx, you'll find it. The name of the talk is 8 words that will change your life forever. So it's very inspiring. It talks about my break diving philosophy and my community at breakdiving.io. So if any of you want to join breakdiving.io, it's what social media should have always been. There are no spam bots. There are no horrible people because there's an extensive application process. Definitely worth joining. Let's see. Forget history, then you repeat it. Absolutely, Mark. That is correct. Let's see. Forget history, then you repeat it. Yeah, true. The spam bot's spam is a good sign. I'm amazed that there are spam bots here. I'm not happy about it, but I can deal with it knowing that it means something's happening here. And here, so Violetta, I'll make you a moderator. And let's see, can manage. Oh, so here, I can add someone as a moderator. The managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. And a standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. So I'll make you a standard, and Jesse Pinkman, can I do it to you too? I'll do it as well. So standard moderator. So I've got 2 moderators in here now. So that's very cool. Thank you, Violetta, and thank you, Jesse Pinkman, for helping me out as a moderator on here. Mark, I just blocked all the spammers. Wait, Mark, how did you do that? How are you able to be a moderator without me making them a moderator, or can you just mark them as spammers because you're a YouTuber? Very interesting, but thank you. I'm giving you a thumbs up. I identify with America, but ethnically as a world baby because I'm super mixed. And I think that's the issue. If you're an American, that's wonderful. Be proud of that. But don't be ashamed of your heritage. If someone notices that you look Asian or you look black, clearly if you're black, you are not from here. In fact, even if you're white, I'm not from here. I'm not native to the United States. No one in the United States is. As I'm talking about, even the Native Americans came across the Bering Land Bridge. No one's a Native American, so be proud. If someone says, "Where are you from originally?" Where are your grandparents from? Be like, "Oh, they're from Korea. Oh, they're from Zimbabwe, or they're from Africa, or they're from Canada." So, thank you for the congrats. Yeah, the TEDx is really cool. And you're from Hawaii, Arc Unknown. Interesting. Very interesting. Emmeline, cool. I'll make you a moderator too. Cool. So, I love it. I guess we've got 3 moderators now. You know what's funny? We've got 3 moderators now, but there are no spam people here. But now I'm realizing, now I realize that as soon as I start a live stream, I should pick somebody to be the moderator immediately. And then when there's someone else that comes who I know and trust, someone else should be that moderator. What did you say exactly? I like the way you think. What did I say? I have no idea what I'm thinking. You have to tell me what I'm thinking. I've always had issues trying to identify with an ethnicity because I have 13 of them. This is the issue. Don't identify with an ethnicity. Be you. I don't think of myself as American. I don't think of myself as Russian heritage, Lithuanian, or... I don't even think of myself as white. I don't think of myself as a male. And some people will say, "Well, that's easy for you because you're a white male." No, I just don't think about race. And I don't think about sex or gender. I never think about it. I don't care. I don't care about your sex. I don't care about your race. None of that matters to me, and none of that should matter to you. I care about someone's heart and somebody's personality. And do they seem friendly? And do they want to help me? I've always had issues trying to, 13 of them, that's a lot. Yeah, Arc Unknown, we all want to see your list of ethnicities right now. Can you please list them in the chat? That's a requirement. Otherwise, you're not going to be moderator anymore. Mark, your mods will get a notification when you're on, and they will try and get on them too when they can. Oh, wait. So these people are now moderators for this entire live stream, even like every time my channel. That's so interesting. I identify as Hawaiian American, and when I come to Hawaii, I am known as a haole. I don't know if it was in this chat, in this live stream, or the earlier one where I was talking about in China, anyone who is not Chinese. It doesn't matter about how they look. If you are not Chinese, you are a Waigoren. Wai means foreign or outside. Guo means country. Ren means person. So Waigoren is a foreign person. And anybody who is not Chinese is considered a foreign person. So it's very interesting. Even if you're an ABC, you're an American-born Chinese, and you go there, it's funny, you look Chinese, so they're going to start talking to you in Chinese. But eventually they're going to go, "Oh, you're a Waigoren." It's very, very, very funny. I might not come on every stream, so I still have a lot of schoolwork. I don't expect you guys to come on every stream. I thought the moderator role was just something that I assign every single time I start a live stream. So, by the way, if any of you want to revoke that being a moderator, you let me know completely. I don't want to burden you guys or anything like that. I'm brand new to the YouTube live streaming world, and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. So, first of all, thanks for the 14 likes. I hope some of you will subscribe to my channel. I want to remind you again to focus on somebody's heart, just like Jesse Pinkman said. Care more about their heart and their personality. Stop focusing on people's looks. Stop trying to get diversity in everything. I would rather have 25 black people in my company if they're the most talented people with great hearts than try to have two blacks, 2 women, 2 French people, 2 whites, 2 Indians. I mean, it just gets exhausting after a while. Focus on people's hearts, Focus on people's brains. Focus on people's personalities. That is what matters. And I hope that you guys looking at me are not looking at my skin color. I hope you're not looking at my nationality, my ethnicity. Now, when making decisions, I think I just hit on it, guys. I just figured it out. There's a difference in why you are interested in why you're focused on someone's ethnicity. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I'm inspiring. Let me tell you this last point. I'm going to look at all those ethnicities from Arc Unknown. I ask people about their ethnicity because I care about who they are as a person. I love history. I love people's stories. I want to find out where they came from and what they're all about. These people who get upset are thinking, why are you focusing on my race? Why are you focusing on my ethnicity? They think that I'm kind of targeting them. I am targeting them because I see the amazing, interesting person. But in their mind, they think everyone is out to get them because of race. And everyone is out to get them because of gender. Very few people are. I know in the media they talk about racism, and yeah, it exists. Racism is not as bad as people think it is. Here in Miami Beach and South Beach, we've got every single race imaginable. And it's a very calm, lovely place. We've got a lot of blacks, we got a lot of whites, we got a lot of Jews. And I talked about earlier, Jews are not a race. It's a religion. So that's a whole other thing. People call people Jews as if they're like blacks, whites, Jews. No, totally different thing. Black and white, skin color, Jew, religion. Let me see all right, Arc Unknown. You are Irish, German, Scandinavian, Hawaiian, Chinese, Samoan, Polish, French, English, Danish, Portuguese, and a couple of more European ones. Crazy. That's amazing. That's super, super awesome. And I think it's great to have someone like you on this talk who's got such an amazing ethnic background. And Mark, we're all the same no matter the color or race. Guys, I don't know any of you. I don't know what your skin color is. I don't know your sex. I don't know your nationality in a lot of cases. I don't know anything about you except that you guys are really cool people. That's the only thing I care about. You guys are supporting me. You guys are interesting. You guys are helping me you told me about how to select moderators so we could get the spammers out of here. I mean, what more could I ask for? And I look forward to being surprised when I find out, oh my gosh, you're a 10-year-old? Oh my gosh, you're a black African from Zimbabwe? Oh, you're an Indian from New Delhi? For me, that's fascinating. I'm not asking about that because I'm criticizing you. I'm asking you because I love people. And I think it's cool that you have such a cool ethnic background, Arc Unknown. Really cool. He says Arc Unknown, but we know what his arc is. It's a very big arc with lots of ethnicities, right? Rohish Salgonankar, I've subscribed. You are too inspiring. Thank you so much, Rohish. Can I tell you something, guys? I've been giving motivational speeches for 20 years. I've been talking on stages all around the world, and I've been teaching everywhere. And everywhere I go, people have been telling me, Monroe, you're the most inspiring person I've ever met. Monroe, you're so inspiring. Oh, Monroe, you motivate me so much. And like, Monroe, you're just like Tony Robbins. And I haven't been able to find a way to share my inspiration with the world until now with YouTube Live. And so I appreciate Google for this opportunity, and I certainly appreciate you guys for encouraging me. Because, 20 years I've been a YouTuber trying to figure it out, and it's only like now that I think it's working. Jesse Pigman, I got called white as paper once. It's crazy. I've been called a cracker. I don't know what's going on. People are way too race focused today and way too gender focused. Stop. Look at someone's heart, look at someone's personality, look at someone's brain. That's the only thing that matters in a person. I often wish that we were all blind. Because if we were all blind, we would all have only somebody's voice to go on, and their heart and their personality. That's it. But we're all focused on appearance in so many things. It's like appearance doesn't matter. But when I ask, but we do have appearances. And if I see that you look Asian and you have the last name Kawasaki, don't get mad at me when I say, oh, are you of Japanese heritage? Come on. It was so insulting to me. She got pissed off at me when I was genuinely trying to show appreciation for her culture. So I'm hoping maybe this resonates with whomever's watching this. Thank you, Rohish. Down to earth thoughts. What's up, Amsterdam? What can I say in Dutch? I can say tot ziens. I could say dank u wel. I don't know why I can't remember how to say how are you. I apologize, I can't remember. Jesse Pinkman says, you're making my day right now. Hey, as long as you're not making meth, Jesse Pinkman. If I found out you were making and selling meth, you lose all moderator privileges. I'm just letting you know. It's a very big responsibility. Thanks, Mark, for subbing me. I have a good vibe, and I believe everyone we meet is for either you to help them or them to help you. Thank you. You're such a positive man. Dank je wel. Ho hat het. Yes, guys. Guys, I'm going to teach you some Dutch now, thanks to our friend XA in Amsterdam. So you have to repeat after me. Ho, hat, het. Again, ho, hat, het. What that means is, how are you in Dutch? So now the 9 of you watching can speak a little Dutch. Let's say it again. How do you say how are you? Ho hat het. Ho hat het, XA. Can you say happy birthday to my friend? What's up, Mike Oxlong? Happy birthday to you, my friend. You can speak Dutch, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's really hard for me. I just know a few words. Yeah, you're right. You're so right, Mark. People take offense so easily. It's like, I want people to stop complaining so much and get off your ass and try to do something. Stop complaining about how the world sucks and everything is bad. Take that same energy and apply it to something positive. Now, I need to follow that same advice sometimes. Sometimes I talk to my friends and like, Monroe, this is not the Monroe that I know. Stop telling me that everything sucks. Stop being so depressed, because I get depressed sometimes, a lot. Whenever you have really big dreams, you're going to get big depression too, because the more ambition you have, the more patient you need to be with yourself. So I'm urging you guys to please be ambitious, and instead of complaining about everything, solve the problem. Do something about it. And happy birthday is I can't even pronounce that. Gefelcitiert. I'll try to look that up later. I'm sorry for butchering your language. Mark M., thank you for these language lessons. Do you guys want to learn a phrase in Chinese? Let me know. If one person says yes, then I will. I need to know, does someone want a Chinese lesson real quick? Going 5, 4, 3. Okay, Jesse said yes. All right, so the easiest one is, this is Mandarin Chinese, which is the Beijing dialect. So that's right, ni hao. So ni hao is how you say how are you in the Beijing dialect, which is called Mandarin. Mao Zedong did some terrible things, but he also did some good things, which was make the Beijing dialect the primary dialect for all of China. So everyone in China knows how to speak Mandarin. Chinese is all written exactly the same. So wherever you are in China, ni hao is spelt exactly the same way, but it's pronounced differently in every single city. So in Shanghai, it's not ni hao, it's nong ho, which is interesting. But I'm going to teach you the Beijing dialect, because that'll allow you to get around in China. someone who says ni hao ma doesn't know Chinese. No one says ma at the end of that sentence. So if you want to sound like a real Chinese person, just go ni hao, which means hi, how are you, what's up? And the response is usually, oh, ni hao. So it's sort of like, hey, hey. So say that with me. And notice, listen to the sound. There are tones in Chinese. There are 4 tones. It's 4.5. The first tone is going up. So, wo. Then there's the second tone, which is wo. Then there's the third tone, wo. And then the fourth tone, wo. So those are 4 different words in Chinese. Wo, 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 wo. And then there's the no tone, which is wo. So with ni hao, it's the third tone. And you can do that with your finger. It goes down and then up. So when you say ni hao, it's not ni hao, it's ni hao, ni hao. And now you know how to say, how are you? I'll also teach you one more, which most people don't know how to say correctly. So when you leave a Chinese restaurant, you're gonna get you're gonna smile. This one is 4th tone. Boom, boom. So it's zai, jian, zai. So try that with me. And it's like you're angry. Zai. It's the 4th tone. Zai. And then jian, zai, jian. You don't have to say it that angry when you're saying it. You say zai, jian. Zai, jian. For those of you who are joining, I'm doing a little Chinese lesson because it went from America to China. Zai, jian. And that means goodbye. So now you know how to say hello, ni hao, and how to say goodbye, 再见. Try it with me. Ni hao. Okay, and now 再见. So you learn how to say hello and goodbye in China. So yeah, that's right, arc unknown. Now, technically, ni is 3rd tone and 3rd tone, but when you have 3rd tone and 3rd tone together, that's why on the end, it's going up. So when you pronounce it, it's ni hao. So you're technically doing 2nd tone and 3rd tone. But generally, ni is ni. But when you have it in ni hao, it's ni hao. I'm glad it's interesting to learn. It can get very confusing. The biggest thing about Chinese, the only 2 things that are difficult, learning those 4 tones, 4.5 tones, and then being comfortable starting to memorize the characters. Once you figure that out, Chinese is very easy because the grammar is pretty simplistic. So if you can spend 3 months focusing on the tones and the characters while you're learning a bit of grammar and vocab, after 3 months, it's just learn as much vocabulary and little grammar points as you can, and that's what it is. That's where I am with Chinese now. I speak it pretty well. I've learned most of the grammatical structures, and I know the tones and the characters. It's me just increasing my vocabulary and learning a few additional, more advanced grammatical points. Mark wrote Z-I and G-I-N. It's actually spelt, if you want to spell it in the anglicized version, it's Z-A-I, J-I-A-N. Zai, Jian. Z-A-I-J-I-A-N. Yeah, if you guys want, I'll do live streams teaching you different languages. I'm also a certified English teacher, so what I can do is also give some live streams talking specifically about certain things about the English language that you probably didn't learn in school, and some public speaking tips to help you become confident as a public speaker. Some of the other stuff that I do, I did a live stream on contract law yesterday. I'm a lawyer. I do some on psychology and depression and learned helplessness and various other psychological conditions and ways that you can overcome them. I'm trying to think of what other things. I'm going to do some music ones too, because I have a guitar and I've got a music on Spotify and Apple Music, and had some people ask me to consider do a live show. So I just bought a ring light. You can look at this. I bought this at Radio Shack today so that I can play the guitar while I am, so here, spotlight, 10-inch LED ring light. So I'll be able to put the phone on the chair, on the tripod, and play guitar, and while we're doing the live stream, which I guess is super important to have moderators now, because I wouldn't be able to be looking at the chat as well. Arc unknown, it's without the H. Oh no, Mark actually did it right. Mark did it right. Z-A-I, Joe, but it's I-A-N. So if you combine what Mark and Arc unknown did, you've got the correct writing. It's Z-A-I-J-I-A-N. Do you also have tips on how to get confidence and stop feeling anxious? So yeah, my biology class starts in 10 minutes. I will give 5 more minutes on this live stream. If I can get one more like, can I get one more like from somebody on here, or have you guys already liked? I don't know. Maybe you guys have already liked. But if we can get one more like, that would be fantastic. Let me tell you a story about confidence, Jesse. When I graduated college, I was not the most confident person. Zai Tian, you got it. Good job, Arc Unknown. And I would be walking down the streets of New York City, and I'd see all these pretty girls walking by. And every once in a while, I noticed they kind of looked at me. And I'm thinking, are they looking at me? Or, nah, they're not looking at me. But then I thought, Monroe, how are you going to know until you say hi or smile? So I started walking down the street, and when I made eye contact with a pretty girl, I would smile and just go, or this. And I couldn't believe it. Half of the girls smiled back at me. And I'm so scared in my stomach. I'm so nervous. Then I thought, okay, the next thing is I'm going to say hi. And I said to myself, if they say hi, I'm going to turn around and start walking with this girl and say, hey, can I walk with you to the next block? And it sounds absolutely bonkers. But I did it. And I smiled and said hi. And a girl said hi. And I just turned around and said, hey, I know this sounds weird, but do you mind if I walk with you to the next block? Every one of them said yes. They felt honored that somebody wanted to do that. Maybe they're like, okay, that's weird, but sure. But they didn't say no. And believe it or not, I got a couple of dates from that. My heart beating like crazy. So the question is, how do you get confidence and stop feeling anxious? You're never going to stop feeling anxious. You just need to do it anyway. And have the guts to do it, even though it's scary and you feel this pit in your stomach and you feel awkward. I go skydiving all the time. I'm going skydiving this weekend. It'll be my 55th time jumping out of an airplane. And let me tell you guys, it's still scary for me. And when that door opens and I'm inching forward to my time to jump out of the plane, even right now, talking about it, it's making me feel a little nervous. So, by the way, whoever just joined, we're just talking about, I'm trying to help Jesse overcome feelings of anxiousness and to gain confidence. You just need to do it. People think that you have to, the confident people don't feel scared. No, the confident people had the courage to do it anyway. I often joke, courage is not acting without fear. Courage is acting despite your fear. So if you want to get confident, confidence is simply acting despite your fear. I had fear doing these live streams. I was scared to talk and thinking, who the heck is going to want to listen to me? I'm sure I'm going to have 0 people watching. This is my 5th day streaming. I got 16 likes on this. 7 of you are watching. I'm probably going to get like 10 hours of watch time from this. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And the more I do it, the more confident I become. So we could talk about this more, Jesse, later, but I know your anxiety is bad, and that's fine. I'll leave it on this last way. You cry whenever you try anything I find scary. Guess what? I want you to cry and do it anyway. I don't care. You could be bawling your eyes out like a little baby, but I still want you to jump out of the airplane. So next time we're on this live stream, I want you to let me know. Let me know that you did something that required confidence. Mark is saying, I've skydived and bungee jumped. Also, what a rush. Absolutely. I don't think I'll ever go bungee jumping again. That was way too scary for me. Too much of a rush. But skydiving, absolutely love. Guys, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you for the likes. We got to 16 today. Absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you so much. Yes, skydiving live stream. I'm not allowed to bring a camera skydiving until I have 200 jumps. So I'm at 54. Maybe when I get to 200, I'll start doing some skydiving live streams. That sounds fun. Have a really great one, Jesse, Arc Unknown, Mark, everyone else that's here. Please subscribe. Please click like. I'm having such a great time sharing my life with you and inspiring you and sharing my knowledge and education. I will be back maybe tonight. I'm trying to do 3 per day for now. So maybe around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'll probably be back with a brand new topic. So thanks to God. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about biology because I'm having my biology class now. Bye, everyone. Thank you.